Alright, so this is my first video in a while. First video since I've gotten Coco. Isn't that right? Oh my god, look at this gem. Hey Coco. Right? Wow. So it has been a while. I felt called to make this video after some just meditation or whatever, lying on the floor. And the title of the video is what stops you from living your true essence and your true purpose? What is holding you back? That's the question. That's the journey. Is what is holding you back from being yourself all the time? And we're sold this reality of fear and reality that we're always doing something wrong and the reality that we're never going to make it and we're not enough and we're doomed and we're going to die. And then they reinforce this reality with idols and symbology and sick kind of stuff. So you have to realize that, one, who you are, two, what the situation is, look around at your reality and see what's going on, and then follow your intuition. That's basically how it works, right? One, wake up. Who are you? What am I doing here? I take responsibility for what's going on in my life. I take responsibility for the actions I made. I take responsibility for the people I've harmed, and I try to make good with that. And I try to apologize, or I just, offer ho'oponopono, offer forgiveness, and then I'm able to make amends with people who take up space in my head because I'm fearful of what's going to happen because I've created karma. So then I live in fear, right? Because when I create karma, I'm worried about what's going to happen to me. So if that's the case, then I'm living in fear. And fear is no fun. There's nothing fun about fear. Like, there's nothing good. I mean, obviously, fear provides you contrast to courage and to who you truly are. But fear, in the end, isn't necessary. It's not fun to live day-to-day life in constant fear. Fear of what's going to happen to you, fear of loved ones dying, fear of murder, fear of rape, fear of terrorist attacks, fear of plane crashes, fear of car crashes, fear of tragedies, murders, Trump, like all the Clinton, all this ridiculous shit that you see out there that when you believe, instantly believe it, right? You've been conditioned. So you've been conditioned to instantly believe it. And they give it credibility. So by giving it credibility, you're giving it energy. By giving it energy, you're keeping it alive. And then by giving all of our wealth back to them by investing in corporations, stock markets, and then, buying Pepsis and McDonald's, right? That's feeding the corporation, right? That's feeding, right? So like, do we need to break the addiction to McDonald's and CVS and pharmaceuticals, right? Or do we just need to go somewhere else, right? Like, wake up, right? That's step one. Wake up, know what you're doing. But people don't want to sacrifice their well-being because we've created also a life of bliss and tranquility. At the same time, we've created a hellhole. We just don't realize it. We created easy travel for the most, sometimes. Not really, I guess. But we've created tranquil environments. We've created the ability to manifest abundance. We've created, beautiful sanctuaries, beautiful places. Like, there are amazing things on earth, right? So we're here. Wake up, right? You're here. You're on earth, right? And if you're on earth, then you have a divine purpose. So when you're walking around your whole life not realizing what your divine purpose is, you're wasting your time. So the first step is to take responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for the suffering that you've created for other people. Genuinely put yourself in other people's shoes and see how their lives were affected by your decisions. How is your actions caused harm to them? Right? Did you take money from them and as a result they weren't able to afford their bills, or they kind of got fucked and their situation's bad and they don't have a lot of money? Like, is it around money? Or is it around emotional trauma, manipulation, hoarding, control, right? Control. Like, you You want the best for someone else, but sometimes that results in you want to control their life, and you're not able to give away control to another person. So you worry constantly about what the other person is doing. You have no control over it. So that's a form of manipulation. And it's a form of anger. It's a form of you're expressing because you can't let go in yourself. You're harming the other person's life by needing to control. You're putting all this energy on their life. And a lot of time it's negative. So by not taking any responsibility, placing blame all on the other person, see the burden you are putting on them, energy-wise, because they care about you, right? They don't want to see you suffering. So when you put your suffering on them, they feel it. They feel the pain you're feeling. So by not taking responsibility for your suffering that you created and not loading on other people, you stopped that chain of suffering. And stopping the chain of suffering doesn't allow the wheel to go around. So if you stop the wheel of suffering, what do you think happens? What do you think happens to your life? It doesn't get worse. It doesn't get worse. So you need outlets to deal with your life. Okay? So you need because you're so used to bottling it in and not expressing it properly, and right, so you hold it in, and there's people around you and they irritate you, and then bam, it explodes, right? And then healthy people who are emotionally stable are basically, when you're doing nothing in the morning, you're running to work, you're scrambling to get good food, and you're rushing to a place you don't want to be around people you don't like. The other person, the counter to that is that, oh wow, I woke up, I didn't set my alarm. I rolled over, and whoever I wanted to see next to me was next to me. I had what I wanted. I walked outside, and you get grounded, right? So when you're waking up with an alarm, not getting enough sleep, and rushing to your job, the other person is waking up whenever they want, going for walks, going for swims in the ocean, like working out, like steam, sauna, spa services, all this stuff to like where they're in their own space. When the duality of that is someone wakes up, they're miserable, they have negative thoughts in their head, they don't do anything about it. So how do they expect it to get any better? So as that snowballs. So because you can't stop your negative thoughts, you don't have outlets or resources or the knowledge to do it, you keep perpetuating the same things because you're never getting out of your mind. You're constantly doing the same thing. So that's why going on vacation is usually a blessing. Because look, here, I'm going away to a beautiful place, a beautiful location. I'm getting everything, everything that I want, being pampered. Like I'm getting to rest, I'm getting to recover, I'm getting to adventure new places. All these amazing things about life you're getting to do. So wow, instead of the same routine of waking up every day, going to your job, look what you're doing now. Wow, I'm traveling, I'm having fun, I'm meeting new people, I'm going on adventures, I'm doing all these amazing things about life. So what they do is they condition you to say it's unrealistic, you can't do it. Or they condition you to want to follow your parents' path, and wanting and feel like you have to get married, have to have kids, have to live this life, go to this job that's kind of bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. And it's usually a made-up job. So if you have a calling in you, life's bigger than this, and there's more to life than just this fucking cubicle, you can rise to action. You can create action. That's your free will, is your ability to create action. So you take the first step. Small steps. Take the first step. So if you hate your job, put it a month's notice. Right? Take the leap of faith. Show life that you're serious. You're genuinely serious about improving your life, treating people better, taking more responsibility, confronting everything that you have to confront, and also having fun, enjoying life, smiling, giving off good energy, all these amazing things about life. Because usually when you make that leap of faith, you enter a period of bliss. Wow, I don't have to go to work anymore. Wow, my life's actually working out. Wow, I have a job. I have my bills paid. I'm attracting things. I'm learning about life. I'm manifesting. I'm traveling. I'm doing all these things are happening to me. And all I did was take the leap of faith. Because I was like, okay, I know that life is going to help me out. And I know that I put faith into something else, right? Because now you're just used to control. You're not used to letting go. So if you're not used to letting go, then how do you know what it feels like? How do you know what it's like to to not know what's on the other side? And how do you know what it's like to actually have a real connection with someone and to heal trauma and karma that keeps you in fear constantly? To make amends with people, because all people want is, you don't realize, all people want is to be happy and for you and them to be okay. They don't want your karma. Unless they're in a similar situation or worse than you, they don't want your karma. They don't want your worries. But they want you to be happy. They want to connect with you in a higher space where you guys are just vibing and it's easy. It's not stressful. That's what people desire. So become that, right? And then you'll attract naturally the people that you want to be in your life. And then you'll go through real challenges. You'll have to put your faith into something, right? You have to. Right now, I've been used to security and everything working out. Not everything working out, but just security, basically. The fact that, wow, I can pay my bills, I can pay my rent. I live in a really expensive place, and I have student loans, I have credit cards, I have all this, and I don't want to miss a bill. I don't want to not be able to afford my place. I feel ashamed for quitting because my parents will look down upon me. All this crazy shit. You have to basically take the leap of faith, overcome, trust. But the other side of that is, wow, like I don't like where I am. I'm not getting good energy. I don't feel well. My body hurts. Like I just hate what I'm doing. Like I know there's something more to life. I know that I like to do this. I like to do that, and I want to spend more time relaxing, having fun, and visiting friends and family. And I'm gonna figure out a way to make that happen. And I have faith, complete faith in all that is. And then you take the leap of faith. And you see what you're taking a leap of faith over is all of this doubt that's been around your life forever. And all this doubt that you're jumping over, you don't know what's on the other side because you've never done it yet. Maybe you've done it for a brief second in your life when you can remember a leap of faith that you took where you weren't sure it was going to work out, but it ended up working out. And like you didn't know how it worked out, but it was like, wow, that was amazing, incredible, like all these rush of emotions. Right? Like that's what we're tapping into because you've already experienced it. You've already experienced it. You've already experienced bliss. The good thing about what time we're living is that, yeah, we've created hell, but we've also created heaven. We're placing our attention in hell, okay? The fear, the media, all this shit, and we're not placing our vision on heaven. And a lot of people are. And that's what makes life amazing is, wow, you're like, it looks grim, but like if you just woke up for 5 seconds and looked around, you'd realize, wow, it's actually kind of great. And it would happen quickly. You just need a space to do it, right? You can't do it in your space in your living room because it's the same fucking energy you've been feeling. You need to get out of your space. Step 1, take responsibility. Step 2, get out of your space. Book a trip, go away. Do something big. Quit your job. Do something drastic. But not reckless, right? Seek advice, seek mentorship, seek wisdom from people that you admire. Get some advice. You never know. You gotta reach out to everyone, all the time. Just keep reaching out. Keep going, keep trying. That's the way it works. Because life's trying to put brick walls in front of you all the time. So you're like, go, bam. Go, bam. Go, bam. Right, bam, bam. Or you hurdle. Do you hurdle or do you go slam into the wall at the next thing? Because you're unaware. What's going on? So it's not all bad. That's the thing, right? We live in constant fear. It's not all bad. Aloha.